So I just helped a client end about 10 years of panic attacks in less than 4 minutes. And I know you may hear that and immediately think that's impossible. But I will tell you from my own story, that was me too. I was able to end panic attacks in literally less than 2 or 3 minutes because I stopped resisting. I finally aggressively invited in all of my fears to happen. And I was terrified that on the other side of me not resisting was going to be me dying of a heart attack, me going crazy, or fully slipping out of reality, or fully losing control, and all these things. And it didn't happen. And I basically just walked him through what I just mentioned, aggressive invitation. And because he had been resisting, he was having 20 to 30 panic attacks a day, couldn't go to the grocery store, couldn't do much of anything. He was actually feeling really bad because he'd have to cancel plans and make something up. And he was feeling a sense of shame. And he's a very successful person in his career. And he was having to kind of reduce how much that he's working on his business. Like, his whole life was being greatly affected by these panic attacks. And so he had the sense of safety that came from somebody that understood what he's going through. And that basically gave him the confidence to go ahead and face this panic. And then I told him, I said, personify your fears, talk to them like they're a person, and aggressively invite them in and demand more. Okay, I want to have the worst panic attack in my life. And the more aggressive you get with it, the better. And he did it. I mean, he was like, oh my gosh, like, Jordan, it's gone. He was actually about to call 911 because he was so in a panic state. And he said, it's gone. Like, what the F? Like, he kept saying that. He's like, are you kidding me? Like, it's gone? I said, yeah. But I told him something that's very important, okay? So this is part of my story too. I came across, it's called acceptance. I invited in my panic, and it was such a radical transformation that I thought I was good, but I didn't take the time to really learn how to listen to my body, to learn how to calm my body, to face my emotions, to make sure that I'm living a lifestyle that is not too much for my body. And because of that, years later, my stress built up, and depersonalization, realization, and other symptoms of traumatic stress came back. And then I tried acceptance, and it didn't work that time. So I told him, I was like, that's gonna be like the most dramatic, crazy thing that you're gonna go through as far as like quick results. The rest of the stuff's gonna be pretty basic and even boring, but we need now to focus on teaching you how to self-regulate, listen to your body, calm the body, face your emotions, and setting up boundaries and principles that are gonna make sure that these symptoms never come back again. It was a huge breakthrough, but I told him there's still a lot of work to do to make sure that this never happens again.